Hey guys, I'm making my pretty much 20-week video. It is Saturday the 30th for another 16 minutes. Um, Not really many changes in the way of the hormones are going, but a couple of things happened this week. I have my parasitology teacher at school. She's kind of been cheating or hurrying me all quarter off and on, but she always corrects herself real quick. And pretty much except for my friends and like the higher ups at school, like the dean, head of financial aid, everything, I'm stealth, which I didn't think I could do a year ago, but apparently it worked. um, and I mean, it's not that I mean it to be, it's just that nobody asks and I don't really tell. My friends all know, but, that's different. So, I'm sitting in class, and she asked a question, and people rambled off answers, but none of them were right answer. So, I pop my hand up, and I answer it, and it's the right answer, and she's all, "You go, grr boy." And, my friends and me, we're all in this little group sitting in the back, and we just start cracking up. Because after she, corrects herself, she's always, "Son of a bitch," or "God damn it," she always cusses, and it's funny, because she's this tiny little lady, and it's kind of cute, but, it's been really irritating, and part of me wanted to go up and be like, "Look, why?" Or, "Look, here's the thing," but without kind of outing myself, I couldn't figure out a way to do it. So, Friday in class, after that, she let us out of class, and she's all, "Michael, I need to talk to you." Well, it depends. Am I in trouble? Because if I'm in trouble, I'm not going to come talk to you. And, I mean, everyone's really cool with the teachers. It's really laid back. I mean, we fuck with the teachers, and they fuck with us. I mean, she threw a marker at me, Monday, because I'm being a smartass, so she just hucked a highlighter at me. So, anywho, so I walk up there. She's like, no, you're not in trouble. So I go up to her, and she's like, "Look, I need to apologize." Well, for what? She's like, "I understand that I've been referring to you with the wrong pronouns," and there's spider hanging, sorry. She's like, "And it's not on purpose. It's completely unintentional." She's like, "But you and Richard, who's my other friend, one of my friends," she's like, "you guys are the only guys that I have at all this quarter in any of my classes." She's like, "And you don't really hear 'You go, boy' nearly as often as 'You go, girl.'" And I'm like, "Yeah, I know." And she's like, "No, I'm sorry. I understand that I keep doing it," and you kind of cringe, and she's like, "And I do apologize." And it turned into this 10-minute apology, and at the end of it, a couple of my friends had walked back in, including Richard, and Richard's like, "Oh, you just do it because he's really gay." And she looks at him, she's like, "No, if anybody, I should see you, because you're really gay." And he's like, "Oh, no, I'm not really gay." She's like, "Dude, you're a ninny." I'm like, you just got called a ninny by a teacher. That's awesome. So, yeah, I mean, it felt good to apologize and to finally figure out that she's not doing it on purpose, or not doing it because I'm trans, just there's not that many guys at my school. I mean, I think the guys probably make up maybe 5-10% at the most of the school's population. It's mostly girls there. But yeah, so, and then my girlfriend and I were at a King Soopers, I think, today, and we parked next to this motorcycle. I'm like, "Oh, look, it's one of the new Shadows," because I've got an '07 Shadow, and we were out there looking at it, and the owner of the bike comes up, and I mean, he's about my height, and he's like, "What do you think?" I'm all, "I like it." I'm like, "It's an '08, right?" And he's like, "Yeah, you actually know about him." I'm like, "Yeah, I have an '07. And he's like, "The only thing that I have a problem with is, when it gets to 65, it's not made for it." So we talked a little bit about the bike, and somewhere in the conversation, he's like, "It's a good sized bike." He's like, "You're about my height, and we're small guys." We don't need the frickin' Harleys. I mean, they're too big for us, and it's pointless going on a crotch rocket because I mean it weighs more than you do. And I'm like, yeah, but so does Shadows. And he's like, yeah, but you're not in the fetal position on a Shadow. You're sitting up. He's like, but you're a small guy, you know that. You can probably pick yours up too. I'm like, yeah. He's like, they're heavy, aren't they? Well, 500 pounds, that's a lot to pick up, yeah. But, I completely passed with him, and it felt really good. So, because I mean, I pass for the most part, but it always feels better when somebody's sir, or hey, you're a small guy too, but I'm rambling. Oh yes, this is my favorite T-shirt, and it even says my favorite tea. I bought it the same day that I started hormones, so and I just thought it was appropriate. I like it. I found it again because we moved, and yeah. So yeah, not much changes to report. Took some pictures Friday, compared them to like my 3-week on TV or pictures that I've taken, and I have a lot more stomach hair, which is awesome. And I didn't realize that I had that little amount of stomach hair when I started, but yeah. And I've actually got some chest hair that you can see through all the acne, but oh yeah, and I have just, sorry, I'm not crazy, there's a bug. I've decided that I'm actually going to shave this, my little weak ass mustache that I have going on. Yeah, I mean there's a lot of like white hairs, so I want to shave it and see exactly what's growing in. And this is the biggest part that I personally rely on for passing. I know that my voice helps now, but I don't really think the mustache does a whole lot. And I mean, it'll grow back. So, and my girlfriend's like, well, why don't you just shave this too? And I'm like, no. I usually do it between each school break, because I've got like 2.5 weeks off. But I think I'm going to keep it this year, or this quarter, because Pride's right in the middle of my school break, and I'd like to have it for Pride. So, yeah, I'm rambling. But yeah, I wanted to talk about the dude with the motorcycle and my teacher. Like, really sincere, heartfelt apology. And it felt good to have her apologize without me having to bring it to her attention, I guess. So, but yeah, hope everyone's doing good. Yeah. Alright, I will probably see y'all in another week. Hopefully, finals are beginning of... I've got a week of class and then I've got finals, so it may be a little late, but it'll be up within another month and a half, I promise. Not that that means a whole lot, because I've said that before. But, yeah. Alright. Talk to you later. Bye.